Today's episode of The Read Pile is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/nerdupmedia. Over 150,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
I'm Elle, and the internet is up!
And I am the sus man, Rick Sussman, and believe me, I know that the internet is back.
Ew, I have to clean everything now.
Bleach it all. And you are watching The Read Pile.
It's the week of January 27th, and here's some comic book news you can use.
So, as we mentioned in last week's micro show, our internet had been broken. The internet service provider, who remains nameless, actually showed up on time, was really helpful, and gave us our internet back. So that's nice, but that's why our shows have been a little wonky lately. Our upload speeds have been terrible, and quite frankly, I couldn't get the show to upload. So hopefully we've got it all sorted. That's not the news. The news is this. It's time to relaunch the DC Universe, everybody!
So stupid.
After 52 or so issues of the New 52, which is no longer the New 52 because Convergence ended that, it looks like, unconfirmed, DC is going to go through a rebirth and probably start all their major books back at one. And they have said, in doublespeak, that the majority of the books out there are going to focus on the characters that have movies and TV shows, making them more accessible to new readers. So things like Midnighter will be gone. Or, maybe more importantly, Midnighter is going to be showing up on a TV series very shortly. But books like Martian Manhunter may or may not make the cut. Robin, Son of Batman may or may not make the cut. All of the Fringe books, Secret Six, may or may not make the cut. Probably won't. Elle, your thoughts?
I think it's really stupid, but at the same time, I think this allows me a lot of extra reading time that I can go back and read some of the trades that I just have not caught up on. And maybe trying out other things, maybe some indie books and stuff, because I just cannot bring myself to read a comic based on the TV show character.
Well, it's not going to be based on that. Well, Supergirl is, and Flash, one of the Flashes are.
I definitely won't read that.
But it's going to be the characters that you see in the TV and the film universes are going to be. So, like, Suicide Squad will obviously be there. So, Batman will obviously be there. The Superman, the Justice League.
But are they? Now we've already seen some comics, though.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, or?
They're going to focus on those characters, but they're not going to be the movie version. I'm sure there'll be a book that has the movie versions of the characters.
Okay, then I completely misunderstood. I thought you were talking about the movie and the TV versions are getting comic books.
Well, that's very likely.
That's asinine.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Marvel does a similar thing, but to a much smaller degree. If I might play publisher's advocate, nobody wants to read issue 53 of a comic. You and I do, but we're nerds, and we've been doing this a long time. Some new person who walks into their local comic shop, if they see issue 53, or they look over at Marvel and see issue 1, what do you think they're going to gravitate towards?
Well, I think a lot of people that are actually interested will go and grab the trade versus anything else. I know so many people, even people that I work with right now, that they have not read any Walking Dead until about this point, and they love the show, and they know that the trades are different, and are just now starting to read them. They're going back
I totally agree with what you're saying.
The blinded version.
No, I absolutely agree. I just think from a major publishing house standpoint of DC versus Marvel, DC has to be just as reader-friendly as Marvel does. Now, I'm not saying DC needs to do these relaunches every 8 months like Marvel does. I mean, we literally have had 2 comics that you review on this show reach issue 3 twice in under a year. That's really bad. But I think once every 5 years relaunching from one, not hard to believe. Speaking of one of those books, though, you ready to do some reviews?
All right. There's no other cats here. It's just you. It's just you. Bye. I'm stupid. I think there's cats when there's not cats. I see my reflection, and I hiss. That's what I do. I love you, ginger cat.
Are you going to review books now?
I don't know. use.
Oh, I'm using all that. You didn't even need time to count for it.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
What?
You just stay on your phone. Starting with beauty. We are on issue 6, and we are just chugging along. So crazy stuff's going down. Someone big dies. You feel bad because I was already kind of attached to this person. I was kind of starting to feel for them, and you kind of knew it was that person's time because, of course, like any TV show, when you get a sappy moment, a lovable moment of that person out of nowhere for absolutely no reason, you know something bad is about to go down with them. And so at the very beginning, you already knew, okay, well, this person's obviously gonna die, and so they did. Oh my. And yeah, so a crazy guy in the mask shows up, and he's like, okay, I know where your guys' little hideout is, and he goes crazy, but things happen to him that he was not expecting. And apparently there is a huge setup where now we are ready to present to the world that there is a cure. There is a way to get rid of beauty. And it just kind of ends. It just stops. And then you're like, no, why couldn't you give me 2 more pages? I just want to know what this guy just did. So yes, I will be reading the next one. Moving along. Black Magic. Alright, issue 4. So, we're trying to figure out what is going on. Is there another force that is there to get the witches? You know, they're trying to find out, you know, if it's who they think it is. You know, main character is trying to just like figure out, you know, what do I need to do? I'm trying to figure out my personal life and what could be going on with my whole history, but at the same time I have my job as a police officer, and it's not crazy revealing in this issue of things. Pretty much you can see where she's starting to get a little cornered, where she's either going to get caught trying to figure things out and trying to hide her personal life, but it's not really an intense issue. I mean, there's the very end where it's like kind of some nuts happens where they find out something that was attached to the lighter, but other than that, you just kind of had to get through that whole issue, and then to the end you're like, ah, that's kind of crazy. I guess I kind of want to know what that was about. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading. I feel like this one was a little slow for me, but I'll keep going. Moving along. Squirrel Girl! And what issue are we on? Issue 4! I guess it's 4, because there was a reboot. So I guess I will continue to call it 4, as it says on the cover. But in my heart, I don't believe it. Okay, so we are continuing with our crazy adventures, and we are trying to figure out what Dr. Doom is doing. He has, and we've already figured this out the last issue, that he has taken over just the future. He owns Earth. He pretty much has taken over in the future, and Squirrel Girl and all her pals are still stuck back in time in the 60s, so they're trying to figure out, okay, we have to figure out how to change this. You know, what do we gotta do? So they're scrambling around, doing the crazy stuff that they do, and it's cute, but it's starting to get annoying. I think. I'm like, alright, I get it. I'm kind of over the storyline. I don't know, I think it's too kiddie for me at this point. It's cute though, it's cute. I'll say that. It's cute.
Is it cute?
It's cute. It's really cute. I will present it to my nieces to read. But this one I won't. Outcast! Dun dun dun! Issue 15, and we're starting to really actually get someplace. So, yeah, that dude, he's in the hospital because he got pushed out of the top story from his wife, and you know, we all know about the last issue. Yes. So Kyle, you know, he's finally able to break down and tell his sister and say, look, you know, this is what really happened. This is what really happened in my past. You know, I didn't hurt my daughter. I was trying to save my daughter from my wife at the time because she was possessed. And he was able to open up and talk about his mother and just really actually let it out to somebody that actually knew now. And it was a really good issue because you could see where he was kind of breaking down, but in a good way. His breakdown was making him stronger. He was realizing that he wasn't crazy. He was already figuring that out. He already knew this stuff was real. But when you have the whole world around you thinking you're crazy and you can't talk to them about it, you feel nuts. You don't feel strong. And so he's starting to build more and more people on his side that have seen these possessions and have seen people get cured, and you know, it's just very uplifting, and you're very excited for him, but you still don't know where this is going, because the devil that has possessed this old man has just kind of gone nuts, and you don't know what he's going to do next. So I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the next issue. But in the meantime, pick of the week. Sexy man. Grayson. Oh, Grayson. Yes, Grayson, I got to see you in your undies today. Yes. Yes, I did. And it was beautiful, along with your friend Tiger. Yes. Tony the Tiger.
This isn't really a review.
I just want to find this page. Hold on. There's a page where they got... Oh, God. Okay, this might be a spoiler, but only for your heart and soul is it a spoiler. And you know what? As he's walking out, he cracks a joke that almost gets him punched in the face, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So, basically, him and his pal are going around, and they are taking down all the agents. They just left and right, and they don't waste time in this issue. They're just boom, 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 boom. You just taking care of them, and well, let's just say, you know, Sprout, they're getting a little nervous. Yeah, they're getting a little nervous. They're starting to reach out and just touch base with anybody they can just drag in. And they're just like, you know, we really need help because our agents kind of suck apparently, and they can't defend themselves. But, of course, Grayson and his pal Tiger, they decide, well, we have friends too. So, very exciting stuff. I'm very happy. I have been waiting for this moment all of Grayson. I am so excited that he's finally just taking down everybody, and he's doing very well at it. But you can tell that a huge war is about to happen. So I will continue to root for him, and I refuse to think that anything bad will ever come to him, and that he will return to Gotham and everything will be peaceful and loving, and we don't have to worry about things being rebooted. Alright. Yeah, in the meantime, let's talk to Rick.
Okay, so that was a long list of reviews, but you know what? Elle was lucky enough. Diamond sent all of her comics. I'm missing a lot, but it's okay. I got 3 books, I got a pick of the week, all is well. Let us begin with a book that is not being relaunched, but is coming to an end. And apparently a cat fight happening on the other side of the wall over that. I don't know what's happening, but you know what? I'm going to let it roll. Let's talk about Chew. This is issue 54, and if I jump to the last page, let me pull it up real quick. What up, Holmes? I fully confess this was the hardest issue to write in years, and probably just as awful to read. It was. It was very sad. And the book is coming to an end, as we've been saying. 6 issues left in a special. I love books that have beginning, middles, and ends, and this is going to end very well, I feel. But oh my god, that was sad. Really good, but really sad. Speaking of really good, but really sad, Negative Space. I told you how much I love Negative Space. The idea of fighting the physical the physical incarnation. Yes, we'll go with that. Fun, whatever. The incarnate of depression. Like, why are you so depressed all the time? Why are you so sad? What if there was like a real reason, a physical, palpable reason, and you could shoot it in the face? I'd do it. And that's what happens in Negative Space. Is that's what's going on. And what if the depression, the sadness, could be weaponized? Another really interesting idea. I'm pretty sure Negative Space has 1 issue left. I don't know if there's more. I haven't looked into it. But I can see it ending at issue 4. And I could really enjoy it ending at issue 4. I think it would just be really cool. But man, it's been really weird. And that's why I like it. Not my pick of the week, though. Let's get the graphics spun up. Yeah, it's a really quick pile for Rick because his books, again, got delayed. Because thank you, Diamond. Yeah, well, whatever. I didn't have any cute books this week. Cute review. Let's talk about my pick of the week. OLM. Oh, wait. OML. Yeah, OML. OML. It's almost OMG. It's OMG. It's Old Man Logan. The series. Jeff Lemire is writing my favorite version of Wolverine. Old Man Logan is awesome. The artwork is incredible. One of the coolest images I have ever seen in my life. Wolverine doing his best Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Like, the Old Man Logan is the Dark Knight Returns of Wolverine. Yes, absolutely it is. But the difference between Batman The Dark Knight Returns and Old Man Logan is Logan wants to redeem himself. He wants to be the hero that he once was. In Batman The Dark Knight Returns, it's all about nihilism and who cares, and if I die, I die, whatever. In Old Man Logan, he has a purpose, and he has a direction. And this book is brutally honest about the character, and I loved every page. I absolutely cannot recommend it enough. It is certainly my pick of the week. For you, our loyal followers of The Read Pile, we have an awesome offer from Audible.com. Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their awesome service. You can download some really great books like The Hobbit, the unabridged version from Tolkien. You can download Divergent, Lean In, lots of great stuff to check out. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/nerdupmedia. Again, that's audibletrial.com/nerdupmedia for your free audiobook.
That's this week for the Read Pile. Rick, what the hell are you doing?
It's like some sort of like Kokomo Sway kind of thing. Anyway, big thanks to all of our friends, all of our compatriots. This is episode 90. We probably have about 100 in us. So after that, it'll probably go to more of a digital podcast. See, you get it? It is a digital podcast. But we'll probably be doing a bit more focus on reviews. We'll see how it goes. 10 more episodes in a row, and then maybe we'll take a hiatus for a little bit, like any other indie book. You like that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god.
We'll see you guys next week. There you go.
I'm not tired. I'm tired and stressed out. And I think I might have given myself an ulcer. I think I have 5 ulcers. One for every cat and then one personally for me.
Well, if that's not the outro, I don't know what is.